Hi guys, my name's Toby Trundle. I'm the creator of the Save My Life programme. What I want to talk to you in this week's e-zine about is my 5 top tips on how to increase your metabolism and start burning more fat. Now you can do this through your diet or through exercise and a few other alternative things as well. So what we'll do is we'll first talk about diet. So my first top tip is to start eating more protein and more fibre. Okay, so things like fibrous vegetables, so things like carrots and celery and stuff like that. That's harder to break down, means the body has to burn more calories in order to process it through the digestive system. And this goes for protein as well. Okay, it's a bigger molecule and it takes longer to break down and break the bonds down. So it makes the body burn more calories because it needs more energy in order to break down that food. Okay, so try to include more of those foods into your diet. The second tip is to start putting in some resistance training into your workouts. Okay, so what I mean by resistance training is weights. You can combine that with your cardiovascular stuff, or you can do it on its own. But what that does is potentially builds a little bit of muscle mass. Okay, for every pound of lean muscle mass you gain, you actually burn an extra 50 calories a day. Okay, on top of what you normally burn doing your everyday activities. Okay. The next thing in terms of training is to try and include some intervals or Tabata training. Okay, so short, sharp periods of time where you're going harder for a bigger intensity for a shorter amount of time, and then you leave off a little bit. So say a minute sprint and a minute walk, a minute sprint and a minute walk. Okay, what this does is causes an afterburn effect, and you actually continue to burn calories for up to 12 hours after finishing your training. Okay, so that's another way you can increase your metabolism. The next one I think is the most important one, and that's to get more sleep. Okay, out of all the calories you burn naturally every day through fat, you actually burn 60 to 75% while you're resting. Okay, so sleep is really important. That's a crucial stage where you're actually going to burn fat because your body's in a state of repair, so it's using energy more so than during the day in order to repair the muscles that have been broken down throughout the day if you've been doing strenuous exercise or what have you. Okay, so that's when your metabolism is going to be at its highest and best burning stage. Okay, and also because you're sleeping for long periods of time, it's extended, so you burn more calories over that amount of time than if you would be moving around during the day. My last top tip is to eat every 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so this is constantly feeding your digestive system, which constantly needs energy in order to break down the food. Okay, so it stimulates the metabolism even more. So you want small meals 5 times a day every 2 to 3 hours. Okay, and it keeps the digestion high. And if you can include those fibrous foods we talked about at the beginning, your proteins and your fibrous veg, then that's going to take even longer for that to break down. It's going to keep you feeling fuller. You're not going to eat as much, and it's going to keep that metabolism proper burning. Okay, so until next week, have a great week, and we will talk about more top tips next week.